Last time I attached a vise to my workbench. In order to use its full potential, I now want to equip my workbench with a hole system. There are different systems working with different hole diameters. What they all have in common is that they drill through the workbench using a grid as a reference. I choose the 19mm system, meaning that the holes will have a diameter of 19mm. So I ordered a special drill with a diameter of 19mm. You rarely find such a drill in DIY stores because normal drills always become larger in 2mm steps, an example jumping directly from 18 to 20mm. This drill is also razor sharp at its sides to make smooth holes. This bushing is also available to match the drill. It has a diameter of 19.05mm, so that the drill fits through it with almost no slack. With this bushing, you can build a jig to drill exactly vertically into a surface. This is necessary for the whole system, so I built such a jig first. With a 25mm Forstner drill, you drill a hole in the plate into which you then knock the bushing. I've also attached a flap with a stop so that I can guide the jig along the edge of my workbench, and thus always have the same distance. But I want to start with the front row of holes. For this I draw the part of the grid first and then move the stop on my jig. Beautiful. But why exactly do I drill all these holes in my workbench? There are various accessories for this hold system. For example, these hold down devices. They are called hold fast because they can hold workpieces pretty fast. You simply insert them into a hole like this, put your workpiece underneath, hit them on top once, and then the part is locked. This has the advantage over a normal clamp that you can also fix something in the back of the workbench if you have such a hole there. And that's exactly why I perforate my workbench. To release, you knock the back of the thing. And the hold down can be used directly to hold the jig in place. But the next hole I can't drill completely through the workbench because then I'm colliding with my vise. Therefore there's a piece of tape on the drill to mark the drilling depth. I cannot use the hold fast for this hole, but these special, let's call them push to open bench docks. They have a small spring mechanism that extends and retracts when pushed. I adjusted the drilling depth to match the bench dock. Like at the push of a button it appears and disappears on the workbench. In combination with the bench dock on my vise, this thing now has the function to grab workpieces from the sides and hold them in place. The bench docks should not protrude beyond the workpiece. Now you can work on the complete surface without any fastening devices in the way. This is especially useful for planing and sanding. So I draw a grid on my workbench to drill all holes at the same distance from another. I didn't use the flap on my jig anymore. In combination with the holdfast, it worked pretty smoothly. The holdfast leaves clear marks in what it's supposed to hold down, so you should use some protection layer for your workpieces. For this 19mm system, there is now a lot of stuff you can buy, mainly to hold workpieces in place. For example, I ordered these bench docks. They are also 19mm in diameter and have a spring on the side, so they hold well in the holes. You simply push them into one of the holes and use them to prevent workpieces from slipping away, or in combination with a vise to lock them in place. Unlike the push to open things, I can use these bench docks everywhere quickly.